My name is Mr. Doderer, and I teach at Painesville Independent Schools. And this is the second grant I've written this year, and we're lucky enough to get this grant. I was thinking about my freshmen mainly with this particular grant, and they do a unit on renewable resources and that kind of thing. So I got thinking, in Kentucky, we throw a lot of glass away. And in our community, I don't know about yours, but we really have nowhere to take our glass. It gets thrown away and ends up in an open dump or if we're lucky, in a landfill, which is still not great. It takes 4,000 years for glass to break down and 1 million years in a landfill. So I got to think, how can I turn this project into a hands-on activity, be a little creative, and fun all at once? So I got to thinking about bottle glass. We have a lot of bottle glass that you see on the side of the road and down your favorite creek, that kind of thing. And what might we do to take part in a small way, recycle glass? And then there's the chemistry of glass. So it fits in really nice with my chemistry unit, and it fits in really good with renewable and non-renewable resources, which is the unit that I wanted to use this project for. So this year's grant, we're going to have students come up with ideas on how they might reuse glass. We're not going to recycle it technically, we're going to reuse it. So, and then the kids are going to learn, where does the glass go in Kentucky? Who are the people that do recycle glass, and what happens to it? We've already learned that about 30% less energy is used to make products from glass that's been recycled versus the what they call virgin material. So we have an energy savings, and we have a cleaner environment if we can recycle the glass. And then the artistic part is I got the art teacher to agree to help me out there. So when we have these kids cut the glass bottles and turn them into creative items, they can use them for their homes or maybe for Christmas gifts, that kind of thing. Flower vases, for example, glasses that you drink out of, even some lampshades and lamps and things like that, and whatever else they engineer and creative, using their creativity and come up with. So they'll do a lot of research. I'm going to use it to promote the cleaner environment aspect of it and to review non-renewable versus renewable resources. But I think the critical thinking part of it is going to be good. Just the other day, we had students that in class volunteered to call places to try to track where the glass goes. So they have to learn basic public speaking skills. They have to learn how to interact with another individual over the phone, and there's the right way to do that and the wrong way to do that, and how to introduce themselves and that kind of thing. So overall, it's going to be, I think, a really great project once we get the supplies ordered that we need. We're right now coming up with ideas, and I think one thing I'm going to put a twist onto this that I hadn't initially thought about is let's really trace the glass to where it goes. And why can't we have a recycling center for glass? What is it? What is it about it? I mean, we use 6% of everything we throw away is glass. Now, you think about the Kentuckians in our state, and 6% of it is thrown away. And how many percent of that you think ends up in landfills and along roadsides and in our rivers and creeks and things like that? So, to me, it's a win-win. The kids get to use critical thinking skills. They get to use verbal skills and communication skills. They're going to research in the research method. And to back up what they say, their claims, with data. So we're going to get a lot of data on this topic, and then hopefully promote maybe someday a small recycling center in our region, our area, that's of utility to all of our eastern Kentucky counties. And so that's what I'm hoping to get from this project. The kids are, I think, going to love it. The artistic part of it, the art students get involved with the science students, and I think it's a great project. Y'all have any questions? Nothing. Okay, great. Recycle your glass.